Almost ready for baseball in Milwaukee. The roof is closed and the atmosphere perfect inside Miller Park. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Chicago Cubs and the Milwaukee Brewers. Brewers baseball starts right now. Jimmy Nelson, the right-hander out of the state of Oregon, gets the ball in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Well, as you can see, he's a tall drink of water out there, especially on the mound. That can really work to your advantage because you work on more of a downhill plane and you typically get more extension to the plate on your release. The key, though, is that he has to be out front with his release point or he'll be more likely to miss up in the zone.
Here's Michael Brantley, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Harold Reynolds, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, everything's working for them. They've increased their lead in their division. They're blowing everybody away. The challenge, I think, moving forward is just to stay focused and motivated as they know they're going to be a playoff team.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Broxton is there, 1 away. With that, a look at the Cubbies starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I'm watching the guy they call Dr. Smooth, Michael Brantley. There are certain things that jump out to you and say, this guy's having a great season. Not a good one, but a great one. I look at the runs scored, and he's already scored over 100 runs this season. That's a great season. Only a handful of guys can put up numbers like that each year.
Standing in, Jason Hayward. And you see what he's done in recent action. Obviously seeing the ball well right now. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Batting third, first baseman number 44.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. First at bat for him here, and he enters play 7th in the National League in round trippers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is going to be a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And that one stayed too low apparently. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Matt, I got to be totally honest here. With Woody Keller behind the dish, don't be too surprised you have a few questionable calls. It's not that he's consistently off, but I've been told it seems like he has a fairly tall strike zone. We'll keep an eye out for that.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Cubs 0. Brewers coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Jason Hamill, a hurler from South Carolina, will be the starting pitcher in this one. Harold, what do you got?
Matt, he's coming off a great outing in my mind. I mean, he pitched into the 9th inning. He got the win for his team. He's a guy that's durable and is able to go deep in games. Hopefully we'll see that again from him today.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Jonathan Villar.
Fastball in there for a called strike. HR, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They suffered a bit of a setback last time out, but not to worry. They're still 6-2 over their previous 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, they won the first 2 games. They played really good ball and then lost yesterday's game. They still got a chance now to win the series. You don't want to split it after you win the first 2. It's a pivotal game for them.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Drilled on the ground to short. Castellano gloves it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. What's the key for them if they want to split this series, HR?
Matt, I'm going to tell you a secret. This may be the best hitting ballpark in all of baseball. The weather's going to be great because you have a roof. You can control the weather. In the summer, it flies here in Wisconsin. But on top of that, this ballpark, what a great background to hit in. The ball jumps. This is a hidden secret, a hidden treasure for hitters.
Into the windup and the pitch. Craig Redmond is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two.
Well, this veteran pitcher lets you know right away what his game plan is. Fastball inside. He's trying to take away that inside part of the plate to open up the outside. Showing us early.
Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Shin high fastball that time. Ball three. Bases are empty. One man out. And he missed with that one. It's ball four. A one-out walk here in the home first.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
So striding in, Ryan Braun. He comes into this one hoping for a late season push toward moving up near the top of that RBI leaderboard. First pitch on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Has a look, now the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Hayward has a read on it. Two down, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Into the box now, Chris Carter. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
And this one's in the dirt. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now Carter with a big swing as he lifts this one high in the air out to deep left field. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Misses, ball two.
Well, I think that's a great spot for that pitch. In on the hands. It wasn't a strike, but if he can command the movement in there, he's going to be very effective in this one.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
Hey, good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Brewers strand 1, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Striding into the box, Joe Sterling comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. Here comes the 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Redmond looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, here's how the Brewers line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic. And yes, they are moving all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics, and they really move players around playing the percentages. You'll see that a lot in this game today.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. Only one hit for him in his last 4 ball games. First offering on its way. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Batting 6, second baseman.
Stepping in, Rusty Oil Can. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Now that's not fair. You're supposed to be throwing sinkers, and he throws a high fastball right there. That's why everybody's shaking their head.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. And Braun will make the catch, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Darryl Terrell. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. Into the windup and the pitch. And now a slider in on the hands, and he's lucky that one didn't come and get him. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Got him. And that's a huge play to keep the leadoff man off base.
Third baseman, Chris Bryant.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He went deep in the contest last night. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Lifted into center field. Sterling is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
Coming to the plate now, Broxton. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. And a bouncing ball, foul. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Fly ball heading for the alley. Hayward on the run, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And he is in the scoring position at second with their first hit, a 2-out double.
Wow, nice piece of hitting. The ball's on the outside half, and he stayed with it and just shot it to right field. Beautiful.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. And he's been tearing the cover off the ball these past few days, as you see there. Hamill sets. First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward racing back. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show from the home of the Brewers, Miller Park. Coming to the plate now, Jose Fernandez. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Well, he's really struggled. I mean, 0 for the series, but the confidence they have in him, he's still in the lineup. Let's see if he can break out right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Late swing and a ball line fouled into the seats past the third base dugout. Again, he sends it out of play. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he just misses with a curveball.
Seems like he's thrown everything at him, the kitchen sink, and he just fouled him off. So he tried to throw something right there and make him chase, and he didn't. So I don't know where he goes from here.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with 1 away in the inning, we'll give you a look at the current standings entering play. As you can see that these guys have a pretty good stranglehold on the division to this point. Stepping into the box, Larry Castellano. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. Hit on the ground to third. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 39, Jason
Stepping
Hamill.
up now, Jason Hamill. His guys still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. The windup and the 0-1. Breaking ball taken right down the middle.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Hit in the air to left field. Braun has a read on it, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Home half of the third coming up. No score. So stepping in, Jimmy Nelson. He'll begin things here against Jason Hamill.
Jimmy Nelson.
And this is taken outside for ball 1. One 0 count. Here it is. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's a bullet up and in on the hands. Hard to turn on anything like that.
Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball fouled down the right field line out of play, so that'll move the count to 2-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's 1 away.
My man on the mound has just got great strikeout stuff working for him these days. Looking back at his last start, he racked up 9 Ks, and now he's looking like he could put up similar numbers in this one.
Ready for another chance? Jonathan Villar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center fielder.
Digging in the switch hitter, Craig Redmond. Here comes the first pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, that was 2 quick outs right there, getting those guys in front of him, but now the 2-hitter comes to the plate. Right here, you look to either get on base any way you can, hit a gapper, anything, because you want those big boys coming up next.
And a fastball in there for a strike. 1-1. Hamill into the wind. Coming home with the 1-1 pitch. Slapped hard the opposite way. Brantley is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Gone in order are the Brewers. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Jason Hayward.
Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a line drive, but a foul ball. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Right side. Oh, he makes the stop. The throw to first. Safe. Great effort, comes up just short. And now runners will be at first and second with nobody out.
Anthony Rizzo.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Anthony Rizzo is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike.
Well, Matt, this is a situation in last night's game. They didn't do a very good job driving in runs. Now, in this game, you capitalize on it. You grow from your mistakes and be able to come back and deliver in this one here.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Anthony Rizzo becomes the first out of the inning. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Another one sent foul.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
0-2 count, and the pitch. That's in there. Base hit. Brantley rounds the corner and is headed home. And not in time as the run scores.
Well, Matt, they didn't score much yesterday. You know, the conversation before the game was their offense going to be able to do anything today? Right there, that one run might be enough to kind of propel them into a good stretch now.
Into the box, Jonathan Lucroy, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 0-1 pitch. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pick.
And that's through for a base hit. The throw home. And he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. Digging in for his second at-bat, Rusty Oilcan comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. The 0-1 delivery. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to first. To second for 1. On to Carter at first, but not in time to get them both.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
Stepping in now, Jose Fernandez, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at-bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
Oh, and 2, here it is. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good start to the inning, they can't capitalize any further. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and a couple of men left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Cubs are on top 2-0. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac. Matt Vasgersian as Ryan Braun steps in to get things started. Hit on the ground to short. And he's retired here, 1 away.
First baseman number 33.
Here's Chris Carter now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a ball, 1-0.
1-0.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. To short, hit hard. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Now batting, second baseman, Darryl Terrell.
So striding forward now, Darryl Terrell. Here's the first pitch to him. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Brewers sent packing on just 4 pitches. They trail it here 2-0. Striding in once again, Larry Castellano. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
Now, Matt, this is the tough part of being the 8 hitter. That ball's right down the middle. So it makes me wonder, is he trying to give his pitcher a breather, or is he just not being aggressive? With the pitcher hitting behind you, you get a ball groove, you got to take a big hat.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Standing in now, Jason Hamill. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The left fielder number 33.
Here's Michael Brantley. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Cubs are down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Here's Chris Bryant now. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Sterling has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting.
There's our line score
Number
through the
23.
first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Broxton, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Into the windup and the pitch. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He's through first and hustling for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with the single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here comes the 1-0. In the dirt here. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he clearly read the scouting report. This guy's been sizzling hot, and look at how careful he's been pitching him.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only one away.
Now batting, the pitcher.
Stepping in and ready for another shot,
Nelson.
Jimmy Nelson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this one's in the dirt. No movement on base. It's ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. In the dirt, and now let's see. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
The batter, number 5, shortstop.
Ready once again, Jonathan Villar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. On to first, and the Brewers are turned away as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They trail things here 2-0. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll get it started against Jimmy Nelson as we get the inning underway. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning. So a ground ball single up the center of the diamond makes it 2 hits for him on the afternoon. And as we pull up our Cubs leaderboard, you can see he ranks second on the team in that category. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 0-1. Here it comes. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Anthony Rizzo goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning.
Sterling.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball.
Oh, that was a pretty good pitch right there. A little bit late. That's why he wasn't able to catch it. Right there in his wheelhouse. Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Ready with another 0-2. Slider, good 2-strike pitch, but it misses 1-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
So he punches him out looking at the fastball. Joe Sterling is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. A hit in 2 tries so far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike one becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at bat.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
Wow, that's a
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Cubs strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Striding in once again, Craig Redmond. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Man, when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
First pitch of the at-bat. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
First baseman number 33, Chris Carter.
Ready for another shot now. Chris Carter. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a fastball just a bit up.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swung on and missed, 1-1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Yeah, 3rd strikeout of the game for him, and this one he was way off balance and out in front of that curveball. He's had no answer for the pitching he's faced in this one, and I'm not sure he's too happy with himself right now.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Darryl Terrell. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Hamill sets. 1-0 on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it, and that's the third out. Milwaukee leaves one. They're down 2-0. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Getting set for the 7th now with the Cubs out in front. And before the inning gets underway, let's get a look at our game summary to this point. Ready for another chance? Rusty Oil Can. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Redmond sprinting after it. He's there and records the first out. Ready once again, Jose Fernandez. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And a high strike there, 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Larry Castellano. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. In there for strike one. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Runner goes. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down. High in the air out towards shallow right. Broxton is under it, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Jason Hamill, and a chance now to increase his lead if he can deliver something here with 2 gone. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Fastball called for strike 2.
Obviously, he wants to help himself out right here. With 2 strikes, that's going to be difficult to do. Let's see.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for the Cubs. They're up 2-0. Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. The 1-0 delivery. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Swing and a little blooper to center. Sterling posts under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Broxton, he's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Too high, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Oh, and that looked like the very definition of flailing there. It's even at 1.
Well, if you're wondering how good his stuff is, that is it right there. They're not picking him up in this day game right here, and he's got good stuff working.
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting.
Patrick.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Hayward is there, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. Stepping up now, Michael Brantley. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Michael Brantley.
Jerry Blevins has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Jerry Blevins.
In there, and it's 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. The 0-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Digging in to try it again, Jason Hayward. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Drilled down the line. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. And this will be fouled away. Now another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Now another 2-2. In the dirt, but swung on and missed. Up with it, Bandy. And that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. But they hold a 2-0 lead. Justin Lutz will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Popped up. Calling for it, Fernandez. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Sterling going back on it at the track. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he definitely puts a charge into this one, and the outfielder has 0 chance to make a play on it. Next thing you know, the relievers in the pen have another ball to warm up with.
At the plate, Craig Redmond, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
Well, that's a line drive single, but the runner's not going to score. Now, remember, with less than 2 outs, he had to freeze. Hit it a little bit too hard at the wrong guy. He'll take the hit, but no RBI.
The Chicago manager up out of the dugout now as he'll make the slow walk to the mound. And that's going to be all for Jason Hamill. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Darren O'Day takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away. Ryan Braun will be the first to greet him here, as he'll do so with runners at the corners and only 1 out. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Takes this the other way to right. Hayward gathers it in. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
Boy, this one looked like it was headed for extra bases off the bat. Instead, a line drive bullet caught in the alley, but he does end up getting a sacrifice fly.
Here's Chris Carter now, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Hot shot on the ground is short, and he'll go the short way to retire the side. Jared Hughes enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Stepping into the box, Joe Sterling. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He went down on strikes last time up. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
Chopped weakly to the left. And he won't even think about second, as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. In now, Rusty Oilcan. Here's the first pitch to him. Skied into very shallow right. Broxton has a play. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Digging in and looking for more, Jose Fernandez. And he gets ahead 0-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch drilled right back up the middle. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. Cubs strand 1 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here.
Your
Hector
attention,
Rondon
please.
is the man
These
called on to
changes for the
close
Cubs.
this one and earn a save in the
Now pitching and
ninth.
batting in the 7th spot. Number 56.
Into the box now,
Hector
Darryl
Rondon.
Terrell. He'll start
Now
things
playing
out,
third
needing
base
just
and
a
batting
run to tie it here in the bottom of the ninth. Driven nicely into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double. So he waited till the ninth inning, but he comes through here to extend the hit streak. That was close.
Well, you can tell he's got ice water in his veins. No pressure. He gets up there in the ninth with this streak going and delivers.
He's set. Here it comes. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Catch made out there in right center as the runner will tag from second. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run. So a big spot here, and stepping in, Broxton, although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. And a pitch out. Perhaps they thought the squeeze would be on. One out and a runner on third. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit.
Well, he got jammed on that one right there, and he's strong enough to muscle it into right field for the base hit. It's going to be a line drive tomorrow in the paper.
Bandy.
Here's the catcher, Jet Bandy. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Tying and winning runs on base here with one big out. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
No doubt. Some saves come easier than others, and I know this all too well. They're really making wrapping this thing up a difficult task.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Pitch misses the throw down, and it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a one-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
The 3-0 pitch. A high fastball is in there.
I really like what he did right there. 2-0, he wasn't able to hit the spot he was shooting for. 3-0, he made a better pitch, and now he sits 3-1. Let's see what he does here.
And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that could happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Eric Young Jr. will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Eric Young Jr.
On the ground to first. Can this be 2? Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. Throw to first is not in time, and we've got ourselves a tie ball game.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Into the box now, Jonathan Villar, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A 2-out hit'd win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well. The 1-0. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is down. And he's done it. And the winning run will score as they walk off with a 3-2 victory.
And you know, these guys take their cue from their manager. He doesn't panic, so they don't panic. They just put those hard hats on and then go to work. They manufactured a couple of runs, and this game is theirs. That was a fun game.
In a close game like this, you look for that one guy who produced when it mattered most, and this is the guy. He's our top player of the game.
Well, he just made himself a really tough out here. Picked up 3 hits, 2 of them were doubles, so he was a real factor every time he stepped to the plate.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. Jared Hughes gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. So that just about does it for Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way on over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Brewers: 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 minutes.
Let's play ball. Ball 4, take your base. 3. Ball 4, take your base. 3. 3. Take your base, ball 4. 3. 3. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. 3. Take the base. Ball 4. He's safe. 3. 3.
Your attention, please. Bench hitting for the Mets, number 22.
3.
Addison
Your attention,
Reed
please.
comes out of the
Now
bullpen to
pitching for the
shut
New York
things
Mets,
down here in the ninth.
Number 43, Addison Reed.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth
Leading off
as
for
they
Milwaukee,
try to avoid the
third
dreaded
baseman,
shutout.
It's
Chris
never a good feeling to
Bryant.
get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
That's a big leadoff hit late in the game right there. Now you're down 1. You get the leadoff guy on. Now he can do a lot of things. Will he steal? Will they bunt him over? Will he score on a gapper? Maybe score on a home run. I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how they get him home.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. Drops one down here, and he'll try to beat it out. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Hey, he tried the surprise attack there with the bunt with a runner on base. Hey, he gets thrown out, but it works just as good as a sacrifice.
Here comes the first pitch. Jet Bandy comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 delivery. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. One out and a runner on second base. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Conforto sprinting after it. The catch is made, and the tying run is going to tag from second. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
That was a nice job to track that one down in the alley because it definitely saved the run from scoring. Instead, he's only able to move up to third.
Ready once again, Orlando Arias. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, I think it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
This one's down to third, taken in by Forsythe. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get him, and the Mets have ended their 5-game losing streak as the ball game is over.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Hiroyuki Beavers earn his 9th win of the year. picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. Willie Peralta is saddled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Addison Reed earns the save out of the bullpen, his 12th of the season. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious New York Mets. 1 run,